Here we are, we're back again in Skyrim. Second episode.
Up through the tower. Let's go.
And I feel bad doing this right now because I know this wall's gonna break. But you still kinda have to. Anyway. Let's jump through. Ow. I'm on fire. I am on fire, am I? Now I know who to go with.
Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way.
I'll probably go with Stormcloak, because that's kind of the obvious choice. Oh shit. Don't die, don't die. Hi Alduin. I like kick you in the ring right now.
Quickly, follow me.
Okay, we're going to make a quick save so that I do not get murdered. Like that! That was really dumb. Oh wow. I make a quick save, immediately die. Fire, man. Fire in the fire and Ice Overhauls. Not good. Stop with that! I don't want to handle this biggity ass bullshit. Come on. So I've been watching the King Nappy recently. So I just gotta wait for that fire to disappear, I guess. I'll wait for my health to regain. Cause I can't do anything right now. I mean, I guess I can go into gone mode to get past that fire, but... God damn! That's so annoying! I just have to stand here and regain my health. Nah, I'm just gonna use TGM. Sorry about that, guys, but there's no way I'm getting through there without it. I'll turn it off here, and also make it safe. I'm hiding.
You're not stopping us this time. Fine. I hope that ready takes you all to Sovereign Guard. You, come on. With me, prisoner. Let's go.
Okay. So, today I'm going to try to make it out of Helgen, obviously. And, yeah. I'm just going to enable all of these. I knew we'd have another of those.
We'll meet again in Sovereign Guard, brother. Looks like we're the only ones who made it.
I had just having a little bit of an issue with that right now.
No doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go.
So that should be working, I heard. And I'll take this stuff. We're also going to read the Magic Duel Reborn guide, so that you guys have a sense of what it does if you've never seen this mod. Welcome. I'll let you read it as I read it. Okay. Between 7.15 meters and 25 meters for all NPCs except dragons, or between 10 meters, about 11 meters, and 29 meters for dragons. The magic types inside a duel are the following: Fire, Ice, Lightning, Drain. For dragons, shout instead of the duel are the following: Yortol, Sure, is that a Z? Liz, Slenus, and Fuz Ro Doh. Knowing all 3 words of the shout is not mandatory. So that would be, I believe, the Fire Shout, Fuz Ro Doh, the Unrelenting Force, and I don't know what the Slenus is. Probably Ice, I would assume, but I don't know. Anyway, notice shouts will only start duels with dragons, and spells will only start duels with other NPCs. To attempt a duel, you must cast your spell / shout at the same time your enemy casts a spell / shout. The chance of actually starting a duel can be modified in the mod parameters, which we set to 100% for each duel type. Duel against an NPC or creature. Once the duel started, you'll have to alternate between left and right clicking, though you may change the keys to push the enemy spell back towards him with your own spell. If you manage to alternate your attacks correctly, your overdrive 1 gauge will fill up faster, giving you the edge. During the duel, both the duelist's magic bars will be drained. If either one empties, the loser receives damage proportional to his progress in the duel. Once one of the duelists is defeated, he will receive damage based on the strengths of the winner, and will also be knocked back depending on that strength. You may also find that a finishing move unique to each element unfolds. If the NPCs in the immediate area aren't busy fighting someone else, they may come spectate the duel and cheer on their preferred person. 1. Overdrive Gauge. The overdrive gauge is represented by the health bar red. It allows you to make your spell much more powerful at the cost of faster mana drain. Once you activate the overdrive, the bar drains quickly and you will only have a few moments to take advantage of your increase in power. Magic bar. The player's magic bar is represented by the default magic bar, blue. The enemy's magic bar is represented by the stamina bar, green. These bars accurately represent the state of your and your enemy's magicka. Duels versus dragons. At the start of the duel, you'll have access to a protection spell, right hand, as well as a shout of the same type as the one you used when starting the duel. To win the duel, you need to take down the dragon with your shout while he tries to do the same. For your attacks to be more efficient, your shout must reach the dragon's mouth at the moment he is about to attack. Precision is thus more important in the classic duels. Do not forget that each shout is made up of 3 parts depending on which words you learned. Also keep in mind that a shout of an element opposite the one used by the dragon will do more damage. You may also use Dragon Rend to weaken your enemy before a duel. If your shout is recharging, you may protect yourself using the protection spell at the cost of draining your mana. The dragon's health is represented by your stamina bar, green. Parameters. As you likely know by now, you are free to redefine every dual parameter to fit your needs and wants. If you wish to use SkyUI, you also have access to the MCM configuration menu available in your pause menu. If you don't have it installed, we have it installed, okay? Both menus offer exactly the same options. You will not be restricted by not using SkyUI. Question: is it possible to use a controller for the duels? Yes, don't forget to redefine the hotkeys via the configuration menu. I have problems starting a duel / I've lost the mod book. Use the reset mod option in the configuration menu to restart the mod. If you don't have SkyUI and you have lost the book, type start quest, MDR reset quest into the console. During a duel, I don't see the impact of the spells and the action between my character and the enemy aren't synchronized. Your computer may be having difficulties managing the duels. Consider lowering your graphics in the settings. I'm stuck in a duel. It is impossible to move or progress. Use the debug function, default F12, to force stop the duel and regain your control of your character. Cool.
Alright, get that armor on, and give that axe a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out. Ah, this one's locked. Let's see about that gate.
Okay. So we are going to be fighting here, so I'm going to save.
Damn, no way to open this from outside.
And, we don't have Deadly Combat installed because I figured we wouldn't need it since we're using magic, and, oh well. I didn't want to make this playthrough too difficult. We are on Legendary. So I'm just going to stand behind the wall.
folks, get away! That's it. That's all you've got. Damn you. No, this ends now. Ha! Like the bite of a flea. That's the best we can do.
Although I'm now kind of considering
Maybe one of the superior.
using deadly combat because that took way too long. But well.
The key.
We're just going to use the light armor for now. I don't know which one's better. The studded Imperial armor is 25, this is 23, so we'll do that.
Let's get out of here.
And I don't have Master of Disguise, so we should be good. I'll click save again, since we just won. So if we die again, we don't have to worry about it. So, my specs right now, I just want to talk to you about my computer specs. I have a GTX 970 video card, which is very nice. And I have 8 gigs of RAM. And I have a really shitty i3 processor that's really old. But once I get enough money, I will be buying a good processor, which is the newest i5.
Grab everything important and let's move. Dragon's burning
So, maybe an i7. I don't know if it's worth it or not. But maybe. I don't know. We do have Knockout Overhaul, which means if these guys can get knocked out. As you can see, this guy's knocked out. We can move his body around, and we can pickpocket him and steal from him, and he has low health. And then we can kill him also. That's just what we're going to do. I'm also going to grab this guy Torch, get a sword on. Instead of that, I'll drop one of those. And then we can just dual wield these swords and attack like a madman until we get a spell. So we're going to search these for potions. And we'll continue on.
Done. Let's get moving.
And I'll quick save again, since we've just won.
Troll's blood. Hear that?
So this guy, we're going to have to... Holy shit! Did you see that? We're going to have to fight a little bit. Cool. Okay.
No, I haven't seen it since the day.
I want to get these lockpicks, and then we can grab our first stuff. I'm very good at lockpicking because most of my playthroughs have been stealth, and it's super easy, so...
Grab anything useful.
Finally we found some good stuff for our character to take. I'll drop some of this heavier armor that we don't need anymore. And I'll keep this stuff on hand. I'll keep the swords for later and this dagger for later. And we can learn the spells, which are sparks, magic. This is going to be Druid Art, Vine Grip, and sparks, maybe. Yeah, that sounds really cool. So So I can like bind them and then I can electrocute them. So that's what we're going to work with. And I'll set all my magic to favorite. And then once we get a spell, I'm also going to set all these to favorite, and then once we get a wand, we can start using these. So I'm going to do just like that probably. And then we can continue. And I'll also favorite the swords and the dagger, just so we have those on. So anyway, we're just going to continue. I'll end the episode off once we're out of Helgen. So yeah, we have a lot of new spells. We have like 800 new spells. We have Meanest Magic, Lost Magic, Apocalypse Magic Pack, Phoenix, whatever. It's like 300 new spells. Oh crap. That took way too much magic to use right now. We'll need to back off and give Sparks a little bit of a twist. So yeah, what the heck happened? Did I just like curse everyone? What is going on? I think I might have accidentally cursed everyone. I'm gonna quick save right here now that we have the spells. What is going on? Can I revive this guy? No, I don't want to revive this guy. I don't know what all these, why all these bodies are marked. I feel like I did something, like, I feel like the spell that I used kind of did that. I want to regen. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'll just wreck this guy. Huh. Oh! Whoa! What just happened? I don't know what that was. Anyway. Cool. Close. Nothing reaches that far. Okay, quick save again. Just gotta back up. It's much easier at this point right now to just go in and whack them until they die. but sorry about that. So yeah, it's much easier just to do that. Okay, still alive. That's the only problem, is they sometimes won't continue if the people are unconscious and not dead.
Let's go on ahead. See if the way is clear.
We'll keep on sparks and flames though until we're at the end. We're almost at the end though, so. Bears are just defensive for us, so when we get to that spot I'm just going to use defense and not worry about anything else. Where am I? I've never been this way before. Oh, maybe I have. Okay. Anyway.
That doesn't go anywhere.
I'll save again. So there's spiders up here. I thought it was supposed to be defensive. I was not doing so much to them. Back off, spiders. Cool. We'll level up. We'll put it in Magicka. Obviously, it's more a mage. And that will fix our health issue too. So yeah, we're just going to use swords for this part because, as I said before, it's magic does not have an easy start on legendary difficulty. Unlike swords, which is pretty easy to do. There's a bear over there, so we're just going to sneak around. Because frankly, I do not want to be murdered by a bear right now. And I got it. He's like telling me about the bear. I'm already past it. Save again. So obviously this guy, we're going to head to the college. I'm not going to start the dragons yet, because he's kind of prideful and kind of likes to stick to himself, I guess. So anyway guys, I'm going to end the episode off here. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you next time.